Back to school definitely means prank time, whether it's for your senior prank or just for a little mischievous joke to play on your friends. You have to admit that school pranks are the best pranks. Stick until the end to find one of the grossest but also most entertaining pranks ever. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this one. Now grab your notes and write down these 10 awesome pranks for back to school. Oreo Prank. Oreos are absolutely yummy. The cookie has actually been crowned as the world's top-selling cookie, and we can totally see why. The current Oreo design has been present since 1952, but the idea behind it has been around since 1912. Some of the most unusual Oreo flavors include Oreo wafers and the watermelon flavor. As it's so popular, you can easily pull a pretty mean prank on someone using the cookie. One of them is to glue the Oreo pieces together with edible glue and remove the filling from the inside. A much better trick is to also replace the filling with toothpaste. You can really trick someone by presenting it as a mint Oreo, and they might not even know they've been tricked. Take it to the next level and make a challenge. Replace half of the Oreo fillings with toothpaste and leave the rest as they are. It's like playing a DIY version of the Bean Boozled challenge. We're really not sure how we feel about that watermelon Oreo, though. If you've tried it before, let us know what it tastes like in the comments. This cookie prank was inspired by the one and only Michelle Tanner from The Full House, who only enjoys the middle part of the Oreos. And we bet there are plenty of more people who share her preference. Gum. Just about everyone chews gum in school, and we bet you have at least one classmate who has an endless supply of gum and has to always give it to everyone else. If you're that person, there are a few innocent gum pranks you can pull on your classmates that keep on asking you for gum. With the first, you don't even need to do anything other than buying the product, and we're sure you've heard of it before. It's the electric shock gum. So when someone asks you for gum, hand them the packet, and when they pull it out, they'll get a light shock through their finger. Don't worry, as it's not strong enough to cause any harm, but it's definitely hilarious seeing the look on their faces. Another option is to purchase one of these cockroach gum pranks. Your classmate will try to pull out the gum, but instead of the gum, they'll end up with a very real-looking cockroach on their finger. While these prank gums have an unfortunate name, they definitely do the job and put on a perfect show. We bet you know at least a few classmates you can pull this prank on. Just remember to not get in trouble with your teacher. This prank is also a fun one to test on your sibling. Spicy pencil. Our next prank is one of the most effective ones we'll show you today. We can imagine this happens very often, and just about everyone's guilty of doing it. If there's one item everyone's always losing all the time, it's a pencil. No matter how many you have, there'll be a point where you'll lose them. How many times have you borrowed a pencil from your classmate and found yourself chewing on it? Or better yet, how many times have you given a pencil to someone and saw them chewing it? Don't worry if you have, because it's something that happens everywhere. We're not sure what the fascination behind chewing on pencils is, but it does help people concentrate. There is something you can do to combat it. You can make the pencil spicy using chili or any other spicy paste. Then just sit back and watch as your classmate chews on it. That'll teach them for chewing on something that's not theirs. Just be careful because they might pull the same prank on you later. If you think the spice prank is a bit too mean, having a pretend rubber pencil might be a better idea. It looks exactly as a normal pencil, but it's in fact made of rubber. And of course, it won't work when someone tries to use it. Fake ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? It's totally delicious and one of the best treats to continue that summer feeling. This is a very fun prank to pull on your siblings after you come home from school. This fake ice cream looks very real, and it's one of a unique prank you can pull. Here's what you'll need to do. Grab a bowl and mix in 1 pound of powdered sugar, half a cup of corn syrup, and half a cup of shortening. Then just mix it all together until you get that ice cream-like consistency. You can use a pink food coloring gel for a strawberry-looking ice cream and cocoa for chocolate. These definitely look incredibly real. Just add a cone and voila, there's your fake ice cream. If you don't have those ingredients, you can also make a similar prank using mashed potatoes and gravy and create a very real-looking ice cream sundae. Before you pull this prank, make sure you ask yourself how you would feel if someone did this to you. then go ahead and do it anyways because it really is a hilarious prank to pull on your sibling, and we'd love to see their reactions as they realize they're not getting a real ice cream. Make sure you have a real ice cream backup ready just in case. Cup prank. If you really want to take things to the next level and really invest some time in a prank, a cup prank might be perfect for you. This takes time and patience, as there are plenty of things that could go wrong, but it all pays off when you see the look on your friend's face as they enter their room and see the floor full of water-filled cups. The concept is pretty simple. Get a bunch of cups and start putting them on the floor, filling each with water. Make sure you get any electronics out of the way before, and enjoy the aftermath of your prank. Check out the cup prank in action. This one was done in a school, and we're very impressed with the way the cups are perfectly positioned. This is one of the most popular school pranks for seniors, but be careful because it could land you in trouble. Check out this very impressive hallway full of cups that must have taken a while to fill up. We recommend setting this prank overnight, as it takes a few hours to get it right. But once you're finished, it really is a total masterpiece. What would you do in this situation? Would you let the water spill or just come back once someone cleans it up? Post-it note prank. This is one of our favorite pranks there is. It's creative, it requires an effort, but the outcome is really amazing. It might take some time, but it's perfect if you're bored. You can do this in your dorm room or practically anywhere. We're glad that Post-it notes aren't expensive and allow us to get creative with them. Sure, they're used to write down your to-do lists, but people have managed to turn them into some of the funniest pranks ever. We're sure you've seen them. People are covering cars, desks, and entire rooms with Post-it notes. Here are some of our favorite Post-it notes pranks out there. From desks covered in Post-it notes to an entire house and even cars, this is definitely one of the most creative pranks out there. Be careful of doing this prank in school though, because it might just get you in trouble. A couple of high school seniors managed to get themselves suspended for putting Post-it notes as their senior prank. Their prank backfired when someone decided to vandalize school property on the same day. We do recommend this prank as it requires a lot of patience, but it's probably best to do it in your dorm room or your house. Airhorn chair prank. We've seen this prank in action several times, and it's without a doubt one of the most hilarious pranks out there. The concept of it is very simple, and you can build this in just a couple of minutes. What you'll need are an air horn and a tape. You'll need to be very sneaky if you want to do this prank at school or at work, and make sure the noise isn't going to disturb too many people and get you in trouble. Grab the air horn and tape it vertically just below the cushion. Make sure the trigger is set up the right way up. Then watch as the person sits on the chair. Their weight will lower the chair just enough to trigger the air horn and let out a loud noise that will definitely make them jump. Once again, make sure this prank won't be too disturbing for people around you, as it could get you in trouble if you do it on the school grounds. However, it's one of the most perfect April Fool's pranks you can pull on an unsuspecting classmate or a coworker. If you're doing this at work, make sure you get along with your boss. We bet at least one of you have been pranked with the air horn chair before. Gift wrap room. Ready to get crafty? We bet you'll love this prank. Much like the Post-it notes prank, gift wrapping a room is also a fun one to do, as it requires a lot of effort, but the end result really is spectacular. This is one of the most perfect pranks to pull on Christmas, but of course you can do this on any other day too. We've seen people use tinfoil as well as actual gift wrapping paper, and we're totally in love with them. Check out these amazing rooms that got a gift wrap makeover. These people really went out of their way and made sure every single piece is perfectly gift wrapped. This tinfoil room looks like something out of a scary movie. And is that a desk wrapped completely in Justin Bieber wrapping paper? Imagine pulling that prank on someone who doesn't like Justin Bieber at all. This office took it to a new level and turned this woman's cubicle into a gift itself. And we totally love this car gift wrap prank. Just make sure the person you're targeting is not in a huge hurry, because we can imagine it might take a while to clean all this up. We do wonder how much money did all this wrapping paper cost, and who ended up cleaning up this mess. Macbook Prank. Now this one is just hilarious, and you can do it in many different ways. Have you ever wanted a MacBook, but you just have to give in to the faith that you don't have one? Don't worry, you're clearly not the only one. We've tracked down some pranksters and those who have been pranked by this amazing laptop trick. This person says they came home from school and found this on their desk. They, of course, thought it was a MacBook, but it turns out it was just a cleverly disguised notebook. With MacBooks being as thin as they are, you can definitely easily fall for this trick. This person asked for a MacBook Air for his birthday and got an underwhelming present of a Big Mac from McDonald's, a notebook, and a bag of crisps, which we can assume is Air. There seems to be no end to Apple jokes. Some people are even taping an apple to the back of their computer as a joke to the Apple logo. There are thousands of MacBook pranks you can pull on somebody, and they're all just brilliant. Of course, the most popular prank is the broken computer screen you can use as a wallpaper and pretend your friend's laptop screen got smashed. The options are endless, and we love them all. Fake poop. Our last prank is probably the most gruesome out of the ones we'll show you today, but we're pretty sure it'll have the people screaming and running away. There are a few different ways you can make a fake poop prank and really scare off some people. The first option is to grab an empty toilet roll, wet it, and squish it together so it resembles a poop. Then just put it somewhere and watch as your unsuspected victim falls for this trick. You can also take it to the new level and do this with water and pet food. Then add brown paint and put everything in a plastic bag. All you need to do then is cut the tip of the bag, squeeze it, and let your fake poop come out. It looks totally real, and it's definitely not a pleasant sight. Another option is to buy one of these sticky fake poop toys that look totally real, or make it with Play-Doh. The options are endless, and we're sure you'll be able to get very creative with this one. You can also buy one of these fart sprays and take it to the next level. Just be careful because you might end up being pranked with this yourself, and trust us, it's not a pretty sight. What's the best prank you've ever pulled on anyone? Let us know! Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out 10 weird things all kids do. See you next time!